chapbooks of poetry and other materials, all the titles of which I will now recite. Now, among the most recent are Oling Comb published by Poets and Poets Press, Mailer Leaves Ham by Pantograph Press, Loose Watch by Invisible Press. He has published, exhibited, and performed his word art worldwide in thousands of publications and venues. He was editor and publisher of Lost and Found Times from 1975 to 2005, and is curator of the Avant Writing Collection at the Ohio State University Libraries. Richard Castellanetz has called him, quote, the seminal American poet of my generation, end quote. His work, publications, and papers are collected in several major institutions, including Washington University in St. Louis, SUNY Buffalo, the Ohio State University, and the Museum of Modern Art, as well as other major libraries. His PhD from UCLA in 1970 was in Latin American literature. We're really delighted to have him with us here today. Please welcome John Bennett.
Thank you. It is an honor to read in such great company here today. So thank you, gents. Let's see here. Mud rise. Bash, fog, lute, son de musculo, sumido, trots, collapse the pestneck, forma lúdica, meteoro, combi, nacre de tus riñones, soga, cumulus and rats, tongue, log, snot, nor crazy, figless, too short, swamp knot, pullet, clods and air, song, to rump, sandbox with lumps. Nor trust the soggy coins, drippy gun, the morning log, the river's slow drift cohabitation, ox, plunger, gapings, tool, my fuzzy rake neck, the arcing shoe, dumbles down the steps down where your collar was a stream of air. Let's see here. A couple of poems from a little book, recent book called Sumo Mitosis. There's a copy over there. Try this one. Your donut speaking circles on the wall, your lifted chins, long door, collapse the brick, your thought spells the thought, your brick, the collapse door, long chins lifted, your wall, the on circles speaking donut, your Here's a haiku. Yes, dink, simmers, bull knots, will nut. Your sore chorizo lung muscles through the lapdog tasted fog inside her eye, a mildewed light bulb ticks beneath my chair, some twitching hairs, inhale the hopping corn nuts, and stand beside the falling plaster, their meatless words sizzling in the sort, dust, neck, tide, lamp, groom, runt, desk, shim, lock, gas, drips, boot, him, nut, hem, haw, drink, dark, hole. This is the world unveiling of a new book published by Mikkel here called Huitlacochtli. And
if you can pronounce it, you can get a free copy.
Huitlacochtli is the Nahuatl word for corn mold,
Smut.
corn fungus.
Smut, yes.
Corn smut, they call it also. It's very tasty,
Yes.
delicious stuff. I love it. Anyway, the pieces are all in the form of stick figures done with topography, and it is difficult to read these, but I will give it a try. Ici, je suis el conejo fonético, frenético, locona, luminar, être, au de sumo. Skull story. Samamao okremao. No kava. Ondadas. Popo kashoshitepetl. Oa o sonido calexico. Kai ao coclokladen. Shipetotec. That's enough of that. Dim, eat, dim, meat, dim, eat, 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 dim, eat. Pensive, grapple the trips across your locked sleep tick, your countless words slag, what your stumbled ought meat loaf in the drainer, third of life your crumbled compensation, thoughtless. Out the folded brain committee dragged along the beach was, mouthless kind of. Strapped, wrap, the leech moat toils, tout the mold completion looms, mists just. Re alia innisfree, ya, et ma pensée a crust, thirdly afterthought, or exit numerology. I sped at you, your fluorescent, et je pluie comme ça. Mr. Pickles, Stocker's hammer in my wrist, be times. This is from a book called La M'Al. Glad abs orb, lagaphonic, and I paled, orthogenic what I said drank, basto was, and clinking bag, moronic, dimly so, I hailed a ink nag. Each convection left, a phase, I, cranky vaso, cut in half, I dropped into the typer, whapping, chased my early posuction down the dictosphere, was down, and leakings, what's too many? Drill me one, hyperclass by anal-sized, sneezed your still dazed notion, sickness, clucking, hats too bendy. Haw! The trap spoils a sail, spreads away. Oh, corn, oh, nuggets. Blanky bee 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 bee. Rama 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 Ra Kakama Rama 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 Ak. Eat the drizzle sticky in your hairdo finders, peluca, pustulenta, maybe jeans of corn loot. Drop the sidewalk brims, my dim thigh block the toppled foot sworn beans of lazy inmolencia, in popoca, minder stares your thickened pizzle meat. The mumbled window donde conminado papas y tuercas shine and drip. My shadowed hair wears swallowed thighs, ripped and dries the puercos y lastras, dominado por the pillow crumbled at your feet. Flaca, fraca, monstre, monstruo, cometelo. Glomantic cheese glove. Loud, 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 bzzz. The drinking shoe, puzzle no der in the foggy burger growing from my neck blaze. Down at the table where your pamphlet shivers light, bulbs, burrs, ding in the steamy hall. The tongue splintered, quaff, your mile-edge bowl, shit in stitches, choffed me I, diary of stains my pocket water, thickened with the crumbs I kept remembered, worm-y, como la lune, indagada mas me sale, fluide viscoso, le sang con o inocente, me veo aveugle. Fingered toad. Ah, fingered toad, redolent of the cloudy lake, your knobby skull, a map of evening sky, I fingered through the sticky magazine, your pulsing throat, folded in the gutter, oh my dripping neck, pressed against your air vein, my cavernosa fog, perception tooth and palette, shining like the lights went out. My buzzing pool, oh my faucet, wrench my icking hand against your cheek. The gnats, cloud time yawns away, and the lint my eye collects an archive of your toilet waffles, written and cached like sacks of chicken trimmings.
We should open a restaurant.
Yeah. Awe spent, awe mice, rent cloudless, squealing like your sleeve regresses to the autumn, bathrooms dripping, index spill age, lungs scalding in the pretty mildew. Lick your toothbrush, mighty slaw coughed into the sink. I saw the mirror, its wave of light, its roarim wave, roarim. Well, let's do a special treat here. I've been working on a transduction of Luis de Góngора's Soledades from 1614, and I'll read a few fragments from that. Caw tiger, the mass fire climbs that famous curtain dyed with prime element which all, dusts, or of quavered mar, the prime circles, a Labrador's fire, the camp undulant in Mall's nascent pin, vague cleese of vents in tails, hasty ants, what floors in line? Mass arms introduce the East's marine monster, escape the robust hay toward those whose tented mar divides and plays, which confusion and fugues the fridge's moor, the other leans and's groped. Nautica's industry investigated tall peel, which crawled brazen heel scolds, the metal hell fulminating day, which Mars sees vest, and lizardly solicits he whose mass brillows diamond in the nocturne's cape of the sphere, stellar to nostrils' poles, massed bacon, and Khan's virtues non-poked distant sambuca elevated the incline, of Aurora's bell, the rosy balcony, to law which seals cerulean tomb fried the censers of day. The fugues, pests, the jovial sodomizing, mittens the veiled ant's accused tea of all the body's dust, no goon sea of nocturnal phaetons corroded ardent and miserably camps menacing's sterile day sentinel that notched idea. Of Alcides' low-level luggage, the plants which stabbed not my legs, but trained the cable verdant to quantum's day, the fugal lust and royal pajamas. Tantra garbled's robust tantric offerings of the Alamo's zigzag, which debriefed soul on a strainer, poured verses minus bell, quantum's salute, what raids the Bengal, low of the Ganges' sizzling dust. See dull air articulate, not sun's dollars, laggard swerves, or Esther's miso-carved graves, nor voices of sand and sand's sun's dull alms. Feels the day too calm, O mirror, queen orthotic's fez, lost all feelings of too fortunate a mass cake day's sub-haddock. O mirror, O two supreme moderator peas from misty dams, tooled cereals missed the anus on's table redeemed poked farts of the bubbly mort whose sear and queasy in quarry's peeled leg extreme smells the forced and subs quagmire's reamer. Regions piss all genes, O climate proper, plant mine's perdition, tooled serration of my victuals, if victuals half dazed, my cakes see fools, queen my forced ditch hurled from its prison, dazing mist containers and pastas, toothy hounds, massed in caves, tooth arena. Yakking in the mirror sees no conundrum. Isle's mirror of the tear divided, coiled form tortured is, perished. Dickens' quantum signals the hat's nates. Scenes Beazle of the play spaces arena where the undies repeated. A pestilence paced, dull ague, which low occludes conch if munched not, cap a stents of burgers, don the humid contents moral, and Pomona sees the venereal cult. Dosed sons the choice, pubs sub-artificed, masked rune, which conducted his material, of the manacle's dose, the major coon, of the reddened law's orca, and sub-exercised competent office. The low cake, degraded mass sees, determines dull brief isolate, and occupies such fortune, the extreme exhaust and daily miseries moderating. So I'm about 3/4 of the way through this project, and that's a sample of it. I'll read a couple pages from this book called The Gnat's Window. These are sort of shaped poems. There's a square window section, and then a little gnat-like text block down at the bottom. You can peruse a copy up here afterwards. So there's various ways to read these, across, up and down. Egg. What pull your chumpy leg ripples crystalline and locust where? Paul resends the laundried shore, your lumpy sock and oily stone, a boiling eye, bark off neck, whole Lord piss, think woof peel, slab to drone, fog tongue, waddle crispy, smelt fumes, thorn slimed, and ran to Johnny's throat, a locker in corn and sailing roof. Tripled in the forking door and dawning in my lap, boo bomb. I think that's what that says. Neck, door, hole, door, hole, hole, door, 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 neck. Door, hole, 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 door, egg. Dusty flag leg looping in the saw crust sheds, bifacial blinking, tore my suit of Johnny like a lamp, loom lunge, bag splits, balonies, lips shoe crown muttered, oh shot lingers, a tumbles, heel thigh, ant, mime, loot, boot fly, drinking at a grape, my soda fills your shoe, a bursting cloud, a mute pamphlet burns and leans. Flag, mime, 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 flag, burns, flag, mime, 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 flag, baloney. My course of yawning in the shadows, sweaty shoes, an ape growling against the wall. It's what your sandwich, lost beneath the couch, contained a flap of dried bologna, mirrored darrow in my tongue. My squamous wallet thumps out on the floor. Soon I suffered, scuttling, napped across the kitchen table where the forks were, laughing, and your hand's bowl brimmed with and the ceiling light rained dust and gnats. My glasses, swam into your plate of olives, your cabinet full of stingray spines. I wakened with a stone between my lips. Cut a wheel. His tooth was smoking like the mirror. Oh, hidden in your pants, the corn was thundered ham or rain. My coffee entrance bleeds. The seated snake, the stipulation, urbe de las piedras encarnadas, face your lug nuts sweating in the fridge. Tanta arroz comiste, fluvioso, porcentajante, que el rumbo y mi rondeo risted in your mouth. Burn, the sandal limp with milk and glass, mi ojazo invisible como nombre. En el corazón de hule su agua. The chosen. All I do, the one thing, was a knotless net falling from the ceiling light. The floor fell off your lap, was peeling in the 5 directions. 11, 1, 11. Aimed my radish for the dog food store, nestled in the morgue. Oh, steep your lunch and let it sail. So the cold cuts in the wind, the bowel cave pronounces, the rivers and the crawling lamp, your gasoline imbibes a hair tugged out my eye, a mutt, a fork rolling in the mustard. The tongue one dragged me. Non essere nemmeno stare. What else have we got here? How many people here speak Spanish? 2. 3, out of sight. Well, I've got this book called Humo Letrado. That's pretty much all in Spanish. Let's see. Te ausente. Por mi singulantra la forma eche la forma indistintiva en su clamorfa. La toalla gargantal, el cuspe de tu boca en mis tripas, en el río entre tus chichis, o indagada piel de llaves flotantes, del reloj de tela, de la araña o la puerta singular. La visión es sueño. Superior te conoces, sin lente, sin camisa, la rentana y el ser ne escapa fulmino, instantánica, el lugar urbe, mi nariz, o pendulón focal, o sistema nulinesco. Una cosa sube en el azogue, escote fanganal, donde el día es noche. Ándate a roncar. Blé, tant, flat. Shaky, shake, against the faucet, rump, lead, como pants you slept in, shaky pants splat. The gas, haulage crumpled in the lago like the phage that ate the surface. Acrimonico and lip shit stains the dumps phase, shifting in your clue relief. Splat said. The surface plate clacked and rifted, dream of osteopathy, your lips split. Shifting glands, ni anarmonico, phonometric, or your salad plate stacked inside your laundry basket like a saw gas retention, compost heavy, washed your shorts and salad sagged beneath the evening leverage dune. Too sweet. Dormed oars, a siren itchy like a broken colander halls, and eyes, a grunting in the wall you rumbled through your hat. A growth hormone, or wrestled spores and ditches, dry and grumbled through your backup warning, bread and pain, drinks your shoulder doubled with contusion, or was fus? Your corn breath coatlique born, et también, the chinks between your follicles, or floorless graphology dribbles out the window. A kind of grassoline de suite. Ah, tout fage, the institute you framed. Cloth sandwich, it was Europe time, my luggage caves spilling with your watered spider webs, the dusty, rusty coffee cans clang beside my knees, your bugs and seeds. Sore blue stone like spat the gum, your tongue numb. Braid the coffee knot and jiggled like a gun, your fog eye scalded in the sky. I saw the lipless one, a gnat. Autophagia imbued with shorter neck, your crust regurgitation. Just eat, re-eat that piel impactada y ábreme los dientes por los labios frescos del otro, de la otra que choose for you. Caco nebuloso, gland width. Sordo sondea la carca, flooding. Peso, piso, paso, pongo, esters. La colmena de petróleo, mis nadas. Cristal, mi cumbre pesada, sax. Chúpame el aire fangoso, toaster. Ultra, trash lens curdled in my hand, root, couch of flame and score of sleep, tool, fought my loop, what instance gamed, each, spray core, nod, dink, dent shore, pool, lots of slashing, empty forks, fool. Ant. Suited clamor, mine gone, away block, my nodding link, juice bent, flooded mule, the thirst of air, the mindful knot, motes, gauze seal like rust, my cap, a jawbone. All right. Any takers? How about you, young man? Thank you. I want to draw your attention to the sales table here. This is a brand new product, a video 2 DVD set done with Nicolas Carras in Paris with poetry and video and photography in it, all linked together. And the new book Visual poetry I did with Matthew Stolta, who's here today. This just came out, and a new book from Mikel, and lots of other goodies here. But now we're going to do a little group stuff, so will the members of the B Blank concert step forward, please?